Hello and welcome all of my fellow Paragon fans. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the newest updates to Predecessor and what updates we can expect to see in the near future. But before we get into that, if you like Predecessor content, please drop a like and comment on this video. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell set on the all option so you never miss one of my uploads. Now, the first topic I want to discuss is how incredibly fast Omega Studios is working on these updates. Predecessor has only been out for a little over 3 weeks now, and Omega has already released one full patch and 3 hotfixes. They are working so fast that it actually makes me hope they aren't overworking themselves. But now, let's talk about the updates themselves. The first massive update is Season 1, The Hunt Begins. This season will last from December until March, and with Countess already in the game, the next 3 characters we can expect is Revenant in January, Shinbi in February, and Huntress in March. Along with these next 3 characters, we also have quite a few quality of life additions to Predecessor, such as profile icons for level thresholds, along with skins also for level thresholds, and 300 in-game coins for every 10 levels achieved throughout Season 1. Some other features that are already being thought of and or worked on by Omega is a public API, a tutorial, match end details, creep score bounties, a spectator mode and replays, a store, and many other features releasing in the near future. But what has already been implemented into Predecessor through this last patch and hotfixes, you may be asking? Let's break it down. First off is custom games. Yes, right now you can set up a full custom lobby between you and 9 others through a lobby code that everyone enters. Next up is some balancing to objectives and characters. The Fangtooth got a massive buff to its survivability. That way, it is more of a team effort to acquire it, rather than a one-man level 4 Chimera objective. But this is the exact opposite for Mini Prime, because now Mini Prime is easier to take on solo than it previously was. As for character adjustments, to start, we have Crunch, who has already received quite a change to the way his power scaling works. Quote, "We're opting to heavily decrease his overall damage output and specifically target his healing when building physical power. Alongside this, we're shifting some of his magical scaling into his right crunch to allow a more utility/crowd control oriented play when opting into high magical power itemization." End quote. Next up is Decker, who has received a bit of a change to her stasis bomb cooldown and her physical armor growth. Then we have Drongo, who has received a bit of a buff, allowing a small 0.5 second CC immunity when casting his ult, which also has a slight decrease in cooldown, along with a 2-second decrease in cooldown to his rad rounds. Along with this, Feng Mao was taken out of the game for a short time to work on a bug in his kit, and Countess has received a slight ability percent nerf. There are many more changes, fixes, and balances than this though. So if you'd like to read the full patch notes, I will provide the Predecessor blog post link in the description down below. The next topic I want to discuss is the insane amount of improvements and quality of life changes Omega has implemented, such as the auto lock-in feature, something that I actually talked about in one of my videos over 8 months ago. Now, Predecessor does feature an auto lock-in. So, if you choose your character and nobody else picks that character before you, the game will automatically lock in your character selection once your selection time hits 0. This is very nice to see so early on into early access, because just in the first week of Predecessor's early access, I saw over 30 games dodged due to players not locking in. Along with the auto lock-in feature, the bans of Q dodging and going AFK have been updated. And even past this update, they have been updated once more to add even more forgiving times, all calculated within a 7-day period. On top of this, there is a report feature in-game that pulls up a chat window, allowing you to select a reason and give a brief description as to why you are reporting that player. Also, if you've noticed your team not talking in the in-game team chat anymore, that is because by default, the team chat is off. So if you'd like to communicate with your team like you used to be able to, you'll have to select that setting in the settings menu and turn it back on. On to an update that I didn't see coming, but now quite enjoy. That would be the automatic change to the camera FOV. From version 1 to version 2, the FOV has been slightly zoomed out just enough to give each player a more open view. Now, if you clicked on this video because of the thumbnail and thought to yourself, what's up with the Peppermint Kalari skin? Ometa has stated that just for winning games from December 22nd through January 9th, we will be rewarded with the Peppermint Kalari skin as a Winterfest event. And we're not done yet. Although Season 1 is here, I'd like to highlight this quote from Ometa as well. Season 2 and beyond. Our plan is to do a second season during early access. We are not sure how long it will last, but we will use it to continue adding features. We are considering things like in-game player progression, match history, iterations to the map, as well as exploring options for ranked play. We know it will be focused around our second Predecessor hero currently in development. Keep an eye on socials for more information next year and see if you can achieve Ascension in Season 2. End quote. The main portion of this quote I wanted to focus on is the fact that although we are already getting Huntress in March, Ometa is already, as of now, working on their second original character. As a player who loved OG Paragon, Predecessor genuinely feels like home. It feels like the Paragon I stayed up playing until 4 in the morning because it was so fun. As I stated in a previous video, Ometa Studios is definitely a team of gamers, people that understand how games work and how badly we all wanted Paragon to survive. I trust their thoughts and actions to continue delivering all of us a beautiful game that isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and would like to see more Predecessor related content from me, please drop this video a like and hit that subscribe button. Please also be sure to ring the notification bell set on the all option so you get notified each time I upload a new video. And if you have any Predecessor related topics you would like to discuss, please leave them in the comment section down below. Take care, my fellow Paragon fans. I'll see you in the next one.